All right, let's set up a meet using Meetpro. Open Meetpro. Usually when you open it the first time and there's not an active meet, it shows you a sample page of just a meet with all these in there. What we want to do is we want to go to New, make New Meet, and name it whatever you want. And typically what I do is I go and find my flash timing results in my C drive, create a folder, and name it something, whatever the meet is. And what we're going to do, I'm going to just do a sample meet from one we did last year. We did Red Oak last year. And so I'm just going to name the meet Red Oak. And then inside Red Oak, I'm going to type in Red Oak Ritter Carter relays, and you'll see why in just a minute. That pops up there, Red Oak Ritter Carter relays. This was done on March the 1st, so we want to put our date, March the 1st, 25. The facility was Red Oak High School, and you can be as precise in this as you want. Name the city and state. High school outdoor. They have a 7-lane track on the straightaways and a 7-lane track in the oval. Sometimes we'll find a track that has 8 lanes on the straight and 7 in the oval. We do want to score it. We do want to use divisions per event and create, and then it's going to pop up our records that we might want to add into the meet or not. So the first thing we're going to do is go and set up our scoring. So in Texas, we are 10 double points for relays, 8, so that would be 16, 6, that would be 12, 4, 8, 2, 4, 1, 2, 0, 0. And it should default it to all divisions. If it doesn't, you need to come back and do each division, Division 1 and Division 2. We're going to score genders separately. We're going to score by division. We're not going to score unattached. We are not going to score exhibition. So we're going to save that there. Then what we want to do is we want to log in to our MileSplit account. And we will give you our login, password, all that kind of stuff. And when we log in, it will take us to the month of our meet. And so we need to go down and find March the 1st, Red Oak Ritter Carter Relays, and select it. We want to import entries. And in track, we want to import full rosters. We don't want to import full rosters in cross country because then we'll be making a bunch of bibs that we don't need. But in track, import full rosters so that in case they want to make a change, it's pretty easy for them to make a change. Import. And then it brings in all of the events and the divisions. Now, all of these kids are not seeded yet, so we do need to seed, and our next video will be about seeding.